What are some of those signs that the first responders, the very early signs, that they're kind of starting to slip into that unhealthy pattern?
So I don't know if we would call this a sign, but I want to start out by just this foundational level of what you are all trained to do to be very, very good at your job. In my space, we call that symptomatic. So there is right off the cuff, we have a misalignment. So that whole like Boy Scouts motto, be prepared, where you all show up on a fire engine that has everything that you could possibly need for whatever the situation is. And you're always forward thinking and you're always planning and preparing for worst case scenario. Well, in my world, we call that hypervigilance, catastrophication, all of these things that were like, whoa, whoa, this is what causes anxiety. This is what causes paranoia. So I think to just say right off the bat, we already know that while they're training you to do this in a contained way on the job, there's really no way to peel all of that off when you leave work and go home. So you're already starting to pick up on things. As far as like the first symptom that I see that gets normalized outside of that is chronic fatigue and lack of sleep. The one foundational thing for mental health, if you're not sleeping, I do not have a single trick up my sleeve that's going to be supportive if your answer to your sleep questions on a sleep assessment or a screening is, yeah, I don't sleep, but none of us do. And I'm like,
Right.
great. It's kind of like if you said, I murdered someone, but everybody else murdered someone. So it's fine. Like, that's not how that works. So we've normalized some significant problems. And the first one is sleep, whether it's you're doing a 24-hour shift and you're running all night, if it's you're getting home after a day shift and you are laying awake and just ruminating, or if you're back and forth between day and night shift, or if you're just simply not sleeping on the circadian rhythm that our bodies were designed to do, which means we need to be asleep by 11. And then we get to sleep all the way until our body's like, it's time to poop. And then we get up and start going. And that's why we typically don't want to see first responders have trainings from 1 to 3. Like there's actually scientific evidence, not just post lunch, I'm snoozy. That is actually when the body is ready to take its midday break and actually it wants to nap.
I'll be bringing that to the training captain.
Well,